If you want to explore the offbeat places in Goa, then you've tuned into the right channel. Good morning guys, welcome or welcome back to our channel. I'm Gavin, and in today's video, check this out. I am at this place called Rock Beach. This is in Anjuna. So I'm going to take a little walking tour of this place. This side of Anjuna I've never been. I've been here like many years ago. This place used to be called Paradiso back then. I'd come here for a party, and after that I think it's been like, I don't know, 17 or 20 years probably I'm coming back. But this has changed so much, so not a lot of crowd here. What I'm going to do now is take you on a little tour of this little beach called Rock Beach, and then we will head outside. I parked my bike in a parking. I paid just 20 rupees for 4 hours. So we'll get the bike and head out on a virtual tour. So stay tuned and keep watching till the end. Things have changed so much. I remember the party was here and there was a hill here and there was a drop right here. So that's the beach that we were overlooking. And look at this. So this place is called Rock Beach for obvious reasons. You know, it's full of rocks. I don't see any sand. And that there is a hill. I'm guessing somewhere that side is Vagator. There in the distance, I don't know if you can see that person. That's just one person who is kite surfing, I think it is called. Wow, that guy is having the time of his life. He was here and just a few minutes back he was right that side. Maybe like he was like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 kilometers that side. Alright, so if you see the view here, fantastic view. This place is like free of cost. You don't have to pay anything, and there's not a lot here to see, just the beach. But if you love a good scenery, just look at this. I'll show you what it looks like from here. Yeah, so that's like a good view from high above. We can even go higher. That's where I came from. So it's a bit of a walk, around 5 or 10 minutes walk. If you have kids or if you have elderly people, it will be a bit difficult. But yes, just look at this, guys. So there's a fantastic restaurant there. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go outside. I parked my bike somewhere behind this place. I'm going to go all the way from here. We will go towards the famous cafes, Eva Cafe, Slow Tide Restaurant, towards that side, and I'll show you what exactly is there ahead. I've been walking all the way from there, and then there are these steps here that you need to take. So as you get inside, you'll see these small shops. They're selling magnets, souvenirs, the common stuff that you see all over Goa. And then there's this lady here who's selling fruits. Let's see what she has. Looks interesting. So she has like watermelon, and this is pineapple. These are called totapuri, mango totapuri. Yeah, totapuri mangoes. And look at the size of the guava. They're huge. And she has cucumber as well. So I asked her how much the fruits were for the cut fruits, and she was like 70 rupees, sorry, and I didn't really find that worth it. It's expensive. She was willing to bargain, but then I'm like, I don't want to have anything because I've had like a full breakfast and I'm not very hungry. Maybe later during the day. Okay, so this is the parking. So this is one parking where you have to pay 50 rupees, and just a little bit ahead, if you walk, this parking here is just for 20 rupees. So yeah, it's just like few meters ahead. So I've parked my bike here. So we are off, guys, and yes, the parking was a little bumpy. That's the reason why I started the video outside. So as you just saw, there are so many cows. You guys, you have to be very careful of cows and dogs, especially in Goa, because you never know, if you're riding fast, you never know what will cross your path. Okay, so this restaurant here on the right, Sea Paradise Bar and Restaurant, I've been here a couple of times. I really like the view over here. So if you're here for a cool drink or something, or if you want to have lunch, very good spot. Okay, now we are entering the lane which will take us towards Eva Cafe. So this lane here is a very narrow lane, and there are many shops and stalls and restaurants, and on the right here was Purple Martini. Okay, this one here on the right, what is it? Very colorful, looks very nice. And on the left here is Mermaid Guest House, Sonic Bar and Restaurant. Again, very good view of the sea they have, of the ocean. And on the left here, there are stalls. If you saw the previous video from the flea market, the stalls look very similar. The clothing looks very similar. They have similar kind of bags, dream catchers. Wow, I like this lane, guys. It is very pretty. Mayan. I've been this way before, and I just wanted to come back here to this location because things change rapidly in Goa. There are new places that come up, old places shut down, so you never really know what's happening. So that's the reason why I wanted to keep you updated. Avalon Sunset again, very narrow lane, so ride slowly. Okay, what's this on the right? Madhushala, Goa. So look at this, guys. I wish I can turn, but I'll try my best to turn. Look at the view of the ocean. So the camera is strapped to my bag, and I cannot really move much, but I hope you're getting a clear visual. Guru, this is also a very old and very well-known place, Guru Bar Restaurant and Guest House. Check this out. In the shade, they have some really nice shade, and as you can see here, the crowd here is quite young, mostly Indian tourists, although I did see some international tourists. So Eva Cafe, as you know, on the right here is a very well-known location for clicking pictures. And as I said, it's a narrow lane. Let me show you a glimpse. Yeah, so that's Eva Cafe. I cannot really park here. I'm just letting the car go from behind. So yeah, that's Eva Cafe. Down there, people have taken their footwear off, and it's styled more like Mediterranean, like places in Greece and Italy and Spain, those kind of places. So on the right here is Slow Tide. I don't know if they're still operational. Yes, they are. It is rated one of the best restaurants in India. And check this out. This is so cool. So this lady there, she just went on a ATV, all-terrain vehicle, but that was a big one. Like I have used one of those in the deserts in Dubai, but that looked much bigger. So yes, as usual in Goa, you never know who you will come across, what you will come across, and what you will see. It's such a trip, such a joy to be here. Okay, many of you guys asked me where you can find places for cheap, in case if you are a stag and if you want to visit a cheap place. This one is the place, Hippie Hostel. I cannot go inside, but yeah, on the left here, this is the place. So I just took a turn to show you guys. So if you are a not stag, I mean if you are single and if you don't want to spend too much, I think they have bunk bed systems. If you are a solo traveler, budget traveler, that's a good option. And there are many hostels in this lane, and then there's a lane behind as well. So I will try to take you guys from that side. Pirate Cafe, there's so much, guys. And as you saw behind, there were cows again. So in this narrow road, there are cars, bikes and cows. Everyone is there here. Everyone wants to be in Anjuna. Such a cool place, especially if you want to visit sundowner cafes and restaurants. There are so many over here, and the view is picture perfect. Okay, I'm not sure if I've taken, I think I've taken the right road. So there are many places for parking here. Most of the places is 50 rupees and 100 rupees for four-wheelers. And the only complaint that I have here is that some of the roads are bumpy. Although it's quite okay, but during the monsoons it will be a very bumpy ride. That's why I'm going slow. Few days back my tire had got punctured, so I had to change the tire completely, so that's why I'm being a bit cautious. Wow. So if you are looking for accommodation and if you're looking for different sorts of places to stay, you do not really need to book a place and come to Goa. I mean, at least around this time of the year, there is so much of accommodation that is available, and there are different kinds of places to stay. So there's like places where you'll get for 1,000 rupees a night, and plus there are places where you have to spend like 100,000 a night as well. So yeah, Goa has almost all kinds of places. It totally depends upon your budget. Again, on the left and right, many stalls similar to the flea market that we visited yesterday. So I'm going to go a little faster from this side. So I hope you guys are enjoying the virtual tours. I know many of you guys would really wish to be in Goa around this time of the year. Many of you guys are watching from Europe, US, even in many cities from India. I hope at least through these rides I'm able to take you guys to every nook and corner of Goa, at least the best spots. Okay, so on the right here, yesterday I had gone straight to go towards the Anjuna flea market, and as you can see, there are still so many tourists in Goa. Tatwa stays on the left, GED's barbecue, again very nice looking locality, Bougainvillea on the left, Antonio's Wines and General. Okay, there's so much to see here. Deepak Cafe. We'll just keep going straight. I want to go towards Cream Chalk. You get very good gelatos there. We've made a video long time ago. So yes, in case if you want something refreshing, something cold and something delicious and creamy, Cream Chalk is a very good option. I don't think anyone else does gelatos better than Cream Chalk here in at least in North Goa. Right, let's keep moving forward. If you're enjoying the video, if you're finding the videos informative, do leave a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Many of you guys have told me to keep the daily vlogs going. I must admit that I have never posted daily vlogs. I mean, I would only post vlogs of restaurants, but I am enjoying these kind of vlogs nowadays as well, especially now because so many restaurants are shut and I'm someone who loves to travel. So yeah, I want to visit and revisit places, my favorite places that I've been to. On the right here is Arjuna, again very famous among young people. They like to visit this cafe, click pictures. They're all dressed up. Wow, I just love the kind of energy and the positivity and the joy that you get to see in Goa. I mean, okay, let me turn right from here. If you're in the cities, I've stayed in I think around 4 to 5 cities. You will never see this happening. You will see people in a rush. They're always in a hurry to go to work, like everyone's just chasing something. But here it's totally different. People forget all those feelings and they are here just to live a relaxed life, at least during their vacation. So that's such a nice thing. I mean, you always want to see that kind of positivity around you. I mean, money is important, yes, but in the cities, I think we think way too much about money. Alright, so this side, from here straight, you'll head to Cream Chalk. It's always like this here. If there are two big vehicles, one has to push backward for the other one to move ahead. So as you can see here, there's a Innova and there was another big car, Ertiga taxi, that just passed by. Okay, so the roads here again are narrow. If you see here on the right, there is I think they're going to expand the road. I hope they do it sooner because this is a very narrow lane. Look at this. So if there are two cars, they will find it very difficult to pass through this road. Anyway, we made it through that stretch, and I always ride extremely, like I'm very cautious when it comes to riding. I have my helmet on, I carry my lessons, and never, 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 never drink and ride. If you're caught, you'll have to make a huge hole in your pocket. And God forbid if the traffic police wants to get more money from you, then it's going to be a bad experience. Okay, so on the right here is Cream Chalk. Are they open? Yes, they are. And on the left here is the chapel. So I'm going to take a right from here and head towards Kalangut. Again, this stretch of Anjuna, very peaceful, very nice. You'll mostly see tourists passing by. This side as well has many places to stay. There's a garage here, so that's a good thing. You can change your tires, and in case if you have an emergency, they can fix things for you. Okay, what's this on the right? Yeah, so I'm going to take this lane. Maybe some other time I'll explore the lane on the right, because there are some more places that I want to show you on this side of the road. So as you can see here, mostly locals live here. Very quiet, peaceful. All the mango trees are full of mangoes. This year I can see that even last year there were a lot of mangoes. In fact, this year I can see a lot of cashews as well. And I had Mankurad like 2 or 3 times. That is, such a joy. For me, summers are, I rate my summers according to the number of sweet mangoes that I can have. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, that's how much I love mangoes. And if you are in Goa, do not miss the Mankurad. They are very similar to the Alfonso mangoes. I know people in Goa would obviously say that Mankurads are the best, but it totally depends upon your personal preference. For me, if I have to rate the top 2 mangoes that I've had, I would rate Alfonso and Mankura, but don't ask me which is number 1, because I love them both equally. Wow, look at the hill ahead. Is that the Arpora hill? I'm not sure, but we'll keep going straight. On the right here are some paddy fields. Not really sure, but they look barren. Okay, so Baba Oram is here on the right. You must have got a glimpse of that place. So it's well known for breakfast, and it doesn't really have a very clean reputation, I would say. But yes, well known place indeed. And I've got mixed reviews. Some of them have said the food is good, some of them have said it's overhyped. I don't really know. So if I have a little bit of a doubt, I do not visit such places, because we order a lot, and if the food is bad, it's very disappointing. So if you've been there, let me know in the comments. Right, so we keep moving forward now. What's this? Bawarji Prediction Biryani. Yes, so we've pretty much covered almost most of the hotspots in Anjuna, and now we are heading towards Arpora. So I hope you guys enjoyed the virtual tour, and I will surely come up with more like these. And do leave a thumbs up, leave your comments, let me know. Until the next one, take care, stay safe, and stay positive.